Hello, today we'll talk about the range method. It returns an array with a given range. There are three ways to call this method. The first one takes one argument. It creates an array starting from 0, increases it by 1, and stops before the argument. The number n is exclusive. So let's see an example. Let's say range 6, and we get an array from 0 to 5. This can be used in loops. Basically, this says for every element of the array, run this code. The first repetition starts with I equal to 0, the second with 1, and so on until 5. That's 6 repetitions. We can also say for I in 6. We don't need an array, we can just use the number. And it does the same. The second case takes b and n. Starts from b, increases it by 1, and stops before n. b is inclusive, n is exclusive. So, range 2, 6 starts from 2 and ends with 5, just 1 before 6. The third way allows to set a step. We have b, n, and s. Starts from b, increases or decreases by s, and stops before n. Let's start from 1 to 6 with a step of 2. We get 1, 3, 5. Let's try a negative step. We get 6, 4, 2, and 0. Range converts all arguments to int before processing, OK. Returns an empty array if no value meets the value constraint. Let's see a few examples of that. Range 0. That means an array that starts from 0 but doesn't contain 0. So we get an empty array. Same goes for negative numbers. If we start from 0 and increase by 1, we'll never reach -2. Now for two arguments, if the first is larger, we get an empty array. That's because we can only increase the starting value by 1. Now let's try a step that makes no sense. For example, 1 to 10 with -3. We start from 1, we decrease by 3, and somehow have to reach 10. So we get an empty array. Finally, let's try a step of 0. And we get an error. Step argument is 0. Okay, that was it for the range. In the next video we'll see binary operations. Till next time.